Good morning, my friends. Today is January 13th, 2023. Today in Miami, Trump is going to be arraigned and whatnot. He's coming over here. There's protesters. I'm not going to waste my time going over there right now because right now is just people screaming and yelling before anything happens. Now, I'd like to say this, begin my opinion. Every time I think about Trump, I think about a joke that was told to me a long time ago. That there was a man who was driving, was a little bit tipsy. He was driving, he felt like he was falling asleep. And in order to avoid falling asleep, he turned on the radio. And he's listening to the radio, and then an announcer comes on and says, if you're driving through freeway XYZ, be careful because there seems to be somebody under the influence who is driving in opposite to the regular drivers in the wrong way. And he goes, what? One? There's a lot of them coming this way. Now, it seems to me that when Trump speaks, he looks at reality pretty much like that. He sees reality coming this way, and he thinks reality is wrong. And the difference is he doesn't seem to be, well, I hope he's not drunk, but that would be another case. But the fact of the matter is that he uses a lot of things that most people can see that are false. And the biggest thing that he's used is Hillary's emails. And I don't know how many people remember, but Hillary's emails were, it's like you sent me an email. It's a regular email. And after you send it to me, you decide to classify it as secret. Well, what can we do in that case? What's the best way to deal with that scenario? Well, as an IT person, okay, the best way to deal with that kind of information is to make sure that it gets deleted from your computer or your server in a way that nobody else can look at it. Okay? Because you see, in information technology, when you type a document, it stays in your computer. When you send it to me, you're not sending me the document, you're sending me a copy of the document. Now, if I shred that document in a way that you, your grandmother, and everybody else in the White House cannot put that humpity-dumpity together again, I have done the right thing. And again, Hillary was in front of Congress answering questions for a couple of weeks about this, and they could not find anything to convict her, to indict her. This is the first time that Trump is actually going to face someone about these documents. Now, the reason why it has gotten so out of hand is because Trump, in his feeling of being so godlike, he thinks that he doesn't have to answer to anybody. But hey, you have documents. First, they wanted them back. Second, he started playing Ring Around Rosie. Oh, where are the documents? I don't know. They're over here. They're over there. You don't play that kind of games with official documents. And regardless, whether you think this is a witch hunt or not, Trump, during his presidency, made the law that says, hey, the penalties for mishandling documents are going to be severe, because he wanted to get all his base excited about him doing something. But you can't go after Hillary because her things happened before the law was made. Okay? Now, you made the law and then you mishandled documents. It's kind of like, dude. Now, why aren't they going after Joe Biden? Because when his situation was found that there were a few documents, he didn't play ring around the rosy. Where are the documents? He said, hey, here they are. I didn't realize or whatever. Here they are. If Trump had done the same thing, hey, look, I have thousands of boxes here. I don't know what's what. Can you come and pick them up? They would have done that. That would have been the end of it. But let's not be naive. Trump did not want this because Trump understands people. And he often said, and this is not me, said, I love the ignorant and the uneducated. Why would he say that? Because in reality, if you ever seen Trump up close, he snobs people. He's not about the country. He really is not. You know, he's about his money and his riches, and anything that gets in the way, including his patriots, he's going to find a way to throw him under the bus. I mean, I don't know. He's thrown so many people under the bus that I don't understand why so many people are still like, oh no, Trump, he's going to save the country. Oh no, no, it's obvious he's not. He has no loyalty to anyone but himself. It's ludicrous, ridiculous to believe that someone like that is going to actually help the country. Oh, he gave up his salary. He's a millionaire. His children made billions while they were in the White House because they got positions. You know, we never talked about the children's salary. We never talked about the benefits that the children got from them being there. So it's kind of like going in and putting your eye covers like this and say, hey, I don't see anything except that Trump is great. And it's like, no, you know, I like Biden, but he's a little fucked up too. Sorry about the word, but he's a little messed up too, you know. But what you have to be able to look at these things and at your leaders. If you can't criticize your leader, you're not serving your country, okay? When Castro came into Cuba, there was a writer that came over here, and he said, well, when Castro came up, I thought people will surely remember and they will stop this kind of leader from getting up into power. But guess what? No, it didn't happen. And as he said somewhere later in his book, and I forgot his name, he said, yeah, society has no memory. Society has no, you know, they just kind of follow each other. And you know, think about it. Who are you taking your information from, and what evidence are they giving you of the information that they are relaying to you? I found some papers. Well, show me the papers, because I can tell you that I have evidence that, you know, that I come from, from the Queen of England. I have the papers to prove it. As long as I show you some papers, you know, I have these papers right here, see? All of these papers right here that show, they have notes and evidence that I come from the Queen of England, that she is actually my grandmother, and I'm going to take that to court. But I never do. See, that's the trick. That's the con. And it's, I mean, I don't know, maybe I've been on the streets too long, but this is not how a patriot works, or anyone that wants to look out for anybody else. Okay, patriot, priest, whoever tells me that, hey, you know what, I want to look out for you, usually I cover my behind, because that does not happen, especially with millionaires. But anyways, I let you guys do your own thinking. Please don't be sheeple. Look, research into history, into channels other than the ones that you watch right now. Open up your mind so you can make the right decision. Anyways, that's it for today. I will see you guys later.